Preparation and recovery is one of the most vital responsibilities that a company can launch in order to be prepared before a crisis. The success of this task depends on the depth of the company's commitment to planning. This paper will explain and reveal what a crisis is, define management, and explore the preparation and recovery methods used and developed by various business and organizations. This paper will also explore some of the preparation and recovery methods that other businesses and programs have used and research the outcomes of each situation. What is a crisis? A crisis is a critical event or point of decision which, if not handled in an appropriate and timely manner, or if not handled at all, may turn into a disaster or catastrophe. A crisis comes without warning and changes any present condition. A crisis can occur in many appearances such as weather, product tampering, accidents, child abductions, and many more. A crisis has the possibility to damage the reputation of a business, cause bankruptcies, and even change a person's perceptions. What is management? Management is the control or supervision aspect of a situation. Crisis management. What determines the outcome of crisis management are the steps that will be used to prepare and the actions used to respond. One important factor in responding that's important to the public is perception. People like to be told the truth and like others to take responsibilities for their actions.
Kamaya Mobley. Nothing in life can prepare a parent's mindset for an abduction immediately after childbirth. The crisis that University Medical Center in Jacksonville, Florida, now known as Shands Jacksonville, experienced is still sketched in families' mind today. The event unfolded on July 10, 1998. Authorities believe that an unidentified African-American woman who posed as a nurse abducted Kamaya that afternoon. The suspect apparently befriended Shanara while she was admitted as a patient. Investigators believe that the abductor passed herself off as Mobley's family member to hospital staff while continuing to assume the role of a medical professional when dealing with Shanara. The suspect waited in the hospital for 14 hours, repeatedly asking nurses when the baby would be leaving the nursery. She was in Shanara's hospital room periodically from 10 o'clock a.m. to 3 p.m. on July 10th after Kamaya's birth. The abductor told Shanara that there was a problem with Kamaya's temperature at approximately 3 p.m. and said that she would return with the infant in approximately 20 minutes. She apparently walked out of Shands Hospital with Kamaya's afterwards. Neither she nor the child have been seen again. This abduction helped Shands Hospital to realize that they needed to update their crisis management plan. The response after the abduction. A swarm of officers searched each floor and room, as well as cars. Authorities notified the bus and train stations and the airport. The FBI and Florida Department of Law Enforcement were also called in. Composite sketches were published, flyers were posted, and the kidnapper was profiled. Hospital surveillance film was grainy. A camera in the nursery area was broken. Kamaya was only a couple of hours old, and no one had taken any pictures. Therefore, it was hard to draw a good picture of her, so the sketches were done from memory. Everyone was told to watch for certain marks on Kamaya, such as an umbilical hernia, like a raised belly button, and Mongolian spots on her buttocks that came from bruising during birth. There were over 24 detectives on the case, including other sheriff's office investigators. The leads that they were receiving were all dead ends, and time was quickly slipping away. The outcome. The police have had thousands of leads, but all of them have come up negative. According to the Charlie Project, authorities believe the baby was kidnapped by someone who wanted to raise a child and is probably being well cared for. Kamaya's case still remains unsolved. According to an unnamed source, since the abduction of Kamaya, Shands Hospital has implemented a better security program, such as immediately after birth, the baby is tagged with a bracelet that has a chip in it that if the baby is taken beyond a certain point of the nursery, it will alarm. Another program that started around the time of Kamaya's abduction that could have been beneficial to her is the CHIP program, Child Identification Program. This program started in 1998 and was introduced to all the hospitals in Florida with birthing centers. I'm not sure if the month it started is before or after Kamaya's abduction. This program is a volunteer program which gives parents an option to have their child's DNA extracted by the drawing of blood. Blood is drawn from the heel of a baby upon birth and is placed on a specially treated paper to bond to the baby's DNA to the paper. This paper is then placed into a foil envelope and given directly to the parent or guardian. The procedure is the same for older children, except that the blood is drawn by a simple prick of the finger. The procedure can be done for older children at participating county health departments. Neither the hospitals, county health departments, nor the Florida Department of Law Enforcement or any other law enforcement agency will keep any records or samples. Only the parent or guardian will have access to the blood sample.
Yeah. It's all about growth, man, going forward. So a lot of people ask me what's different and what's the biggest change I've made. Listen close. Cheer, young man reborn. Weathered every storm, nothing will stop me now. I'm going forward, cause right now I'm hungrier than I ever been. Like a throwback, retiring sin. I'm tired of men, all of the ones that I was living to please. Faith without works is dead, let's make them believe. I got a dream, homie, I can see visions. A youngins on their face crying out in repentance. So shoot me down, but I just wanna live for Jesus and use this gift to please Him. I give you my life, but I ain't nothing if I ain't got Christ. Whole life full of darkness to deliver the light. So I take that pain and I take that hell. I take my pops being locked up in a jail. If the end result is me being the man that I am, knowing my identity and in it I'll stand. So I don't brag, I don't boast, that glory goes to the most. It was Him in operation that has gave me hope. So many say that I'll change, believe it cause it's true. Jesus spoke to my heart and said I love you. And when I think of that love, man, I'm reminded of grace. And what a joy it'll be to dwell in that place. Where the streets of gold, man, you never grow old.
Conclusion. Disasters can either show your strength or unfold your weaknesses. We must remember to learn from mistakes and also use our mistakes as a stepping stone for growth. Even though growth may require that we step back and reanalyze our plans, in the long run, it will be the most beneficial thing that could be done for a business. Thank you.